are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Kee. We're live for our first game at the FIFA Club World Cup. Obviously, there was a game early in the early hours of this morning, wasn't there? Al Ahly against Inter Miami. It turned out to be a bit of a dud, 0-0 that one. I'm pretty glad we didn't end up staying up and watching it. But we've got Bayern Munich against Auckland City here today, and there's quite a few people who are maybe expecting this to be a walkover because Auckland City, believe it or not, are not actually a professional. Well, they are a professional football club, but the players who play for them aren't full professionals. They get no more than, I believe, $90 for expenses per game. So a lot of these players who are playing today are not full professional footballers. That said, they have played at the Club World Cup an awful lot of times. I think they've played... I can't remember how many tournaments it is. I was reading earlier that their biggest defeat in a Club World Cup game is 3-0. So anyone expecting this to be a walkover, even though they've never played Bayern Munich before, and Bayern Munich obviously one of the very best, this is going to be a very, very one-sided game for sure. I just don't think it's going to quite be 5, 6, 7, 8-0. 3-0 is the record defeat for Auckland City in the FIFA Club World Cup. I think was it 15? I think it was 14. 14 out of their last 17 appearances at the Club World Cup, they failed to win. So you've got to expect the Bayern win. You've got to expect the Bayern win. And we'll see. We'll see how we go. 1 second, I'm just catching up with the chat. Substub. Oh, sorry, cheers, Substub. Good to see you. Mamadou Sakho, of all people, is on the pundits team here. Yeah, listen, let's get stuck into it all. I want to talk. I want to go over all sorts of different things during the live today. We've got about 25 minutes to kick off. But first, we have to say a big thank you to our sponsors for today's live, Match Bingo. If you like a bet on the football, if you like a bet on games like this, I do, right? If you don't like a bet on the football, ignore this bit, right? Ignore it. It's not relevant to you. You're not going to enjoy it. If you do like a bet on the football like I do, Match Bingo is definitely something you should check out. It's absolutely fantastic. You can download the app by scanning the QR code, which is on screen throughout the live today, or you can click the link in my description. If you set up an account with Match Bingo and you deposit £5, you get £10 free. And all you have to do is buy a bingo card. Buy a bingo card for a game like this. Bingo cards can cost you a couple of quid, 2-3 quid, and you'll get a bingo card with 15 events on that can take place during the game. Things like corner to Bayern Munich, throw in to Auckland, right? And as those things happen during the game, they will get ticked off on your bingo card, and you'll get prizes for a line, prizes for 2 lines, prizes for a full house, the same way you do in bingo. So it's splicing the two. It's a lovely fusion of a bet on the football and a game of bingo. So all the fun and excitement you'd associate with both. There's over 10,000 players of Match Bingo in the UK, and it's growing really, really quickly. They're sponsoring Premier League Dad as we continue to grow our channel. And they've paid out over 200 grand in prize money. You can win a small fortune on it. Go and check it out. They're absolutely brilliant guys at Match Bingo. And yeah, you'll be supporting the channel if you do go and check them out. So a massive, massive thank you to those. Before we get stuck in, let's get going on. On the other places. Edward, hey Prem Dad, what team do you have winning the Club World Cup? I think City. Yeah, I've got a feeling about City. I don't know why. Who do you think? More importantly, who do you think is going to win it? Substub, half an hour late, man. Well, I had to change the time. I was meant to start at 4, but yeah, I had to change the time. For starting the game, we had a few technical issues, few technical glitches. Dawn Whittaker, I'm off to Soccer Aid. Are you streaming it? No, we're not doing Soccer Aid, mate. No, we've got two big games tonight. We've got obviously Bayern Munich, and we've also got the 8 o'clock tonight, which is PSG against Atletico Madrid. Really, really looking forward to that one. So we're going to be doing both of those games. 1 second, Jake. Good to see you, Jake, as always, mate. Sam McNeil, what channel's this on? Yep, Channel 5. It's on Channel 5. It's on DAZN as well. Every Club World Cup game is on DAZN. You can watch it on there. Dawn Whittaker, it's at 7:30. Yes, and 8 o'clock is when PSG starts. Edward, I think Real Madrid might win it. You know, I mean, Real Madrid have always got a chance. Of course, they're a great side. You would expect Real Madrid to be in with a shout, but I think it's going to be between. I've just got a feeling. I've got a real feeling about Manchester City. I think it's going to be City. Real Madrid will obviously give it a good go, but I think City are going to do it. If you're asking me who I hope will win it, Christ, I hope anyone from non-Europe wins it. I'd rather see Flamengo or, Ulsan Hyundai win it, or Mamelodi Sundowns. I'd rather the Mamelodi Sundowns win it, to be honest. Jerry Campbell, good to see you, Jerry. We've just been talking about City. I've just tipped you guys to win the Club World Cup. That's who I think will probably win it in the end. I'm a Liverpool fan, mate, but I think it's going to be City to win it. You've started the season incredibly well. The transfer window seems to be going in your favour. So, yeah, really good, Jerry. Gaza88, do you think Auckland can get a result? No. Auckland are semi-professionals, mate. They're not full professionals. They get $90 per game for expenses. They're not a professional team. They have lost. In fact, I think they've won 3 games in their entire history at the Club World Cup. And they've been to a lot of Club World Cups because they are one of the most successful New Zealand teams. But they're going to lose today. They're going to lose today. Their biggest defeat at the Club World Cup is 3-0. I would imagine that gets beat today. But we'll see. I've taken Bayern to score in the first and the second half. And I think that we will see that. Jerry, Liverpool played good this season, by the way. Yeah, we did. We had a good season. I think we're going to change an awful lot of the team over the summer, so it means the league title, I think, is going to be a lot closer next season. Kieran Baines, how you going, Kieran? Good to see you. Any more news on Ipswich, Kieran? Any more news you're hearing? Sam McNeil, imagine if Auckland win. If Auckland win, it would go down as one of the biggest shocks in football history. Yeah, we're talking about a team getting, as I say, $90 per game the players get. What a story. Osama Bin Laden, how Chelsea are in this competition is criminal. It's just distorting the finances of the Premier League. Chelsea are in it because they are the second most recent team to win the Champions League. That is what the criteria of the Club World Cup was. So City have won it most recently, and then before that it was Chelsea. So, yeah, that is why Chelsea and City are in it. It's nothing to do with the league title. It's nothing to do with the UEFA coefficient. If it was, then Liverpool would have been there. Yeah, it's to do with the last winners of the Champions League. Kieran, Ipswich looking at Burnley's Josh Brownhill. Is he free? Is he on a free, Josh Brownhill? Be yourself, Dylan. 9-0 to Bayern. Well, they've had what was I going to say? Their record defeat is 3-0. Their record defeat is 3-0 at the Club World Cup. FM No Casuals, they're not the A-League team. But they have been in the tournament many, many times before, haven't they? None of them get paid to play beyond a weekly US $90 allowance for basic expenses. So, $360. I mean, these guys are on borderline minimum wage in the UK. Well, they are on minimum wage in the UK. I think that's pretty much what it is, isn't it? It's not far off. Yeah, Auckland City, by far the most successful Oceanian club in history. They've won 11 of the last OFC Champions Leagues and hold the record for the most Club World Cup appearances. This will be their 13th, so no team in the whole world has appeared in the Club World Cup more than Auckland City. But that said, as I say, they have 14... they're on a streak of last 17 appearances, they've got 14 defeats, I believe. Or is it 12 defeats and 2 draws? I can't... They've only won 3 out of the last 17. So they're going to struggle. They're definitely going to struggle. Logan, LFC 11, you look like Anfield Agenda with her. Not much, mate. I ain't got much here. But I'll take that. That's fine. Cheers, man. Gaza88, what do you think about Atletico Madrid? Interested in Liverpool defender Andy Robertson? I mean, I'm sure they are. Most teams would be. He's one of the best left backs around. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that they are interested in him. But I don't think he's going to go there. Be very surprised. I'm a little bit annoyed though, because you know who his agent is. Do you know who his agent is? Trent Alexander-Arnold's brother. Trent Alexander-Arnold's brother also, at least indirectly, represents Andy Robertson. Well annoying. So it's no surprise. Oh, what's he trying to do? Cultivate a free transfer for Andy Robertson. 82 Bayern says Alexander. Pedrinho, I like Brazil and Argentina soccer jersey. Thank you very much, Pedrinho. Yeah, both very, very nice, aren't they? Callum, new kits today. New kits today? What new kits? I heard about the new kits for the... No. These are all getting changed for the start of the new Premier League season. So no, we're not getting changed. They're not getting changed just yet. Tangerine Wizard, remember Blackpool in the Prem? Of course I do, yeah. Gary Taylor-Fletcher, Charlie Adam. Of course I remember all of those great Blackpool stars. Loved it. Been to Bloomfield Road many a time. Alexander, how many goals does Harry Kane score past these plumbers? Not as many as you might think. As I say, the record defeat is 3-0 in this tournament. Do we think they are going to get beaten by more than 3? That's the question. That is the question. Sharky Land, J. David scored against Liverpool, Atleti, Real Madrid and Juve this season and is free this summer. He's waiting for the right move. He is waiting for the right move. Guys at 88, so we've done that one. Judge. Sully, this is a massive mismatch. It is, and Bayern have gone very strong, by the way. We're going to go through the lineups in just a second. Ben, score predictions for PSG against Atletico. Both teams to score, PSG win. I would go 2-1 in that one. Kieran, I bet a lot of people bet for Inter Miami to win. I'm one of them. Guilty. Oh, thankfully I had both. I had Inter or draw. Inter Miami or draw. So I was quite happy with that. Right, let's go through the lineups. Why not? Lineups for Auckland. Why not? Let's go for Auckland. So it's Tracy in goal. A back four of Lobo, Mitchell, Boxall, Murati. In midfield, Garriga, Den Haya and Illich. And then a front three of Manicum, Yu and Bevan up front. Maya Bevan, the New Zealander who looks an awful lot like the character off Tekken. What was the guy's name off Tekken? In with the very... Although we don't know, is it Tekken or is it Street Fighter? Looks like... Is it Ryu? Or Guile? Might be Guile. Guile. Let me search Guile Street Fighter. What does Guile look like? Yes! The striker for Auckland City looks like Guile off Street Fighter. Have a look at him. But he's got a pretty decent record. He got 7 goals in 5 games for Auckland City. So he is on fire. He's on absolute fire. Maya Bevan. Maya's on fire. For Bayern Munich in goal, it is Neuer. Then it's Bowie at right back, Tar, Stanisic and Guerrero at the back. Is this Tar's debut? I think it is, isn't it? Jonathan Tah making his debut for Bayern after his big move from Leverkusen. Midfield of Pavlovic and Joshua Kimmich. And then it's a front three. Well, front four, I guess. It's Kane's up front on his own. And then it's Elise, Kingsley Coleman and Thomas Müller behind him. Thomas Müller, lots of people thought he'd be retiring, but I'm guessing he's gonna stay until the end of the Club World Cup and then his contract finishes, right? That's how it's working. Kingsloth, let's get this stupid World Club Cup out of the way so the proper football can start. Oh, don't be like that. Come on, it's going to be a good laugh, if nothing else. It's a bit of football. It's competitive football, if nothing else. You know, there's still a decent bit of money riding on it. Yeah, it'd be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. Right. Jake, well done, mate. I always wanted to win one of those. What have you won? Oh, I won Butlins Under 8 Best Dancer 1995. Doesn't mean I can go on Strictly Come Dancing. Well, I mean, you probably could do. You probably could do. Osama bin Laden. Sorry, I've just caught up. All the chat for some reason just came through all at once. Then, Jake talks for Tino to City have cropped back up again, but so has Toon. Asking price 80 million quid. Give it time. I'm telling you, give it time. They might change their mind, Jake. Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Gallant. You caught me out twice there with that. Kieran Baines, his contract is expired. Yes, free transfer. I bet a lot of people bet for Inter Miami to win. We did that one. Kieran, did you see the starting 11 for Auckland City? 10 of the 11 players are from New Zealand and only one Spain player. Is it really? Don't think it's competitive. Have you seen this match? Well, yeah, listen, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. And it is going to be super competitive. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Lineups for Auckland City. Yeah, it's Garriga. Gerard Garriga is the only. Well, he's a Spain national, but his career, as far as I can see, he actually only started playing football 4 years ago. He's 32. This is the thing. Honestly, if any of us decided to move to New Zealand and we just started playing football in our mid to late 20s, chances are could probably be in the Club World Cup in a few years' time. Shows you anything can be achieved. Anything can be achieved. Get to the Club World Cup in a couple of years' time. All you have to do is move to New Zealand or go and play for the Mamelodi Sundowns or the Ulsan Hyundai. You can probably get a decent game for those guys as well. Gaz at 88, score predictions for Atletico Madrid PSG. I think PSG 2-1. PSG, both teams to score in that one, I would go. Jake. Hadouken. Was that... No, I don't think Ryu was... Oh, Ryu was Hadouken, wasn't he? Yeah. Sam McNeil, does only what channel, mate? 5. 5, Sam. King's Loss, don't you think there's injustice in it? Liverpool win the league and are not in it. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't really mind whether Liverpool are in it or not. In an ideal world, I mean, it kind of makes a shambles of it, doesn't it? That Man City and Chelsea are there and Liverpool aren't. And it makes a bit of a shambles of it that Barcelona aren't there and Real Madrid are. Yeah, you would have imagined that would have been the criteria, but no, they had to invite the clubs quite a while ago. So the clubs had to plan accordingly to be at this tournament. So for that reason, the criteria was selected based on things that had already been decided, and that was why it came to Champions League football qualification and Champions League winners sort of thing. So yeah, Chelsea and Man City were the two for England. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. Maybe in years to come, I'm sure Liverpool will get back in it at some point. Gaz at 88, do you think PSG have a chance of winning the Club World Cup? Sure. Yeah, I do. Yeah, why not? Why not? They've got as good a chance as anyone, haven't they? So if they take it seriously. The thing is, I think if any of the teams take it really seriously, like if Bayern take it seriously, or City take it seriously, Real Madrid take it seriously, Chelsea take it seriously, you would imagine those have got a decent chance of having a good go and winning it, you would imagine. From a PR perspective as well, you've got to imagine, like, just being able to wear the World Club Champions, that badge on your t-shirt, that adds so much to like a marketing potential. Like, to be able to say you're the world champions, that means a lot. So even though it's a bit of a mad one that you've got teams in it that like should be nowhere near winning that, and there's teams in it that would be closer to winning it, like Liverpool and Barcelona, who aren't in it. Yeah, I think teams will take this seriously. I think they will be taking it very, very seriously. Sharkyland, truly a hot take, but France's best defenders in the 21st century were in the Euro 2024 defence. No. France's best defence, I mean, for me, one of France's best defenders ever is Marcel Desailly. Marcel Desailly was incredible. He was absolutely incredible. So for me, I don't think for 1 second I would have had any of those over him, to be honest. I know he's the early part of it. Kanate is very good. Saliba's very good. But Lizarazu was terrific. Desai was terrific. Laurent Blanc was terrific. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Bubbles Berto, happy Father's Day. Yes, happy Father's Day to everyone who considers themselves a father. Or if you're like me, is a father. I've got a little girl. I had a lovely morning this morning. Got a big hug and a big kiss and a big squeeze and a card and some presents and stuff. It was lovely. So I've had a lovely morning, and hopefully all the other dads out there have too. Yay! Thank you, King Sloth. What a guy. Cheers for that. Thank you very much. Ashgan, there is a lot of money at stake, so every team competing will be taking it seriously. Champions League money at stake. It is, yeah. It's not far off Champions League money, isn't it? It is. It's good money at stake, but I also think from like I say, that badge, that World Champions badge, will mean a lot to so many of the teams competing, because it probably adds maybe 5% to your global revenue in terms of shirt sales and things like that. I like that Bayern kit. Ooh, I like that Bayern kit. That might be an early contender for going on the old wall of kits behind me. Oh, that's very nice. It's very sharp, isn't it? Sacha Boey just looks like Adama Traore at this point with the dread. He literally looks like Adama Traore, doesn't he? Blonde dyed dreads. I mean, he plays a little bit like Adama Traore at times. He's absolutely rapid, isn't he? Sam McNeil might put a bet on Auckland winning. Don't do it. Don't do it. No more than maybe £1 on that. And I'll be honest, that's a waste of money. But there you go. We're at the TQL Stadium in the US. Kieran, I saw you asked if it was in Germany. No, it's in all of it because it's the World Cup next year. The Club World Cup is also. This is like a test event for the World Cup, so they do the Club World Cup at the Club World. What's going on? Why has one Bayern player walked out? Oh, they're not doing announcing players, are they? Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, it's like the NBA. Oh, I don't like that. No, don't do that. Starting at small forward, Thomas Muller. It's absolutely shocking, isn't it? Oh my god. It's not the NBA, lads. Honestly, it's shocking, that, innit? Yeah. Look at that. I don't like that. Get rid of this nonsense already. The Americanization of sport is absolutely shocking. I hate that. And the goaltender. They call him the German Wall. It's Manuel the Wall Neuer. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Surely fight and win, yeah. Come on, Seattle. God, that's, yeah. Oh, and the blue smoke as well. Look at that. Blue smoke for Auckland's players coming out. Oh, this is grim. This is really grim. It's like Space Jam, innit? It is like Space Jam. They love all this, the Americans. They absolutely love it. Surely Auckland under 7 goals today. Well, yeah, I mean, Auckland under 1. Auckland under 1 goal is like 1.2, I think. It's not very much. I don't know if anyone ever saw the last time the US hosted the World Cup. They did like a big, fancy opening ceremony, and they had Diana Ross taking a penalty, right? They had Diana Ross taking a penalty in high heels, and the idea of the whole thing was that she would kick the ball in the net, she would score a penalty past this goalkeeper. She was basically taking a penalty from the 6-yard line as well, the edge of the 6-yard box, but she ran up, she took this penalty, and the shot, and the idea was it was going to go in the net, and the net was going to break, and then loads of fireworks would go off. And Diana Ross took a penalty kick in heels, and she put it wide. She put it wide, and the net breaks anyway. It was the most tragic thing ever. It was the most tragic thing ever. Domenico Pari, ciao. How's it going, Domenico? Shay472, is this game at the Etihad? No, this game is in the US. I don't know exactly where in the US. Let me have a look. It is in the TQL Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah, Cincinnati. It's in Cincinnati. Oh, what a shame. I don't know what that means. I wish I could see or understand Chinese writing. I appreciate the comments, but I have no idea what that means. I apologise. Yeah, it is Cincinnati, Ohio. King Sloth, I get it. That kit's good enough, but 99 treble shirt isn't. Listen, 99 treble shirt. I'm not sure I would use if I've run out of toilet roll. I wouldn't even use it for that. Oh, look at that. Can't even have a drink. Mucky pup. Spilled it down me. Domenico, what do you think of De Bruyne in Naples? De Bruyne in Naples. I think it'll be a good move for him in the end. I think he'll do well. He'll do very well in Serie A. I think he's still a very, very good player. I was a bit gutted when I heard that he was leaving and going to Serie A, because I was kind of hoping someone in the Premier League would take him. He's still a very, very good player. I'd have had him at Liverpool, to be honest. I mean, he wouldn't have been a starter, but I would have had him at Liverpool for sure. And yeah, I think he does very, very well. But we are approaching kickoff here. We're approaching kickoff. Shay472, I meant because of the empty seats. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if you've heard about this, but FIFA was so concerned about the lack of local interest in the Club World Cup. They were very, very concerned about the lack of local interest in the Club World Cup. That what they did was they offered, I believe, all kids under a certain age go free. So if you come to the stadium in Cincinnati today and you're a child under the age of whatever, 16 or 15, I don't know. Apparently you can get in for free. What they were also doing was offering students the ability to come to the game, and they could bring along, if they bought one ticket, they could bring along up to 4 of their friends. That was to try and beef the stadium out, because what they didn't want was this amazing spectacle, the Club World Cup, that they've invested so much money in, and it having loads of empty stadiums. So a lot of the people in the stadium are effectively there for free because they can go, not because they want to. So, yeah, but I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a reflection of the global appeal of the Club World Cup. It's just because of where it is. It's in the US, and the US just don't have, sadly, as much of an interest in soccer ball as the rest of the world do. And, you know, in many of their eyes, this isn't, you know, they'll all turn out for Messi. They'll all turn out for Messi, no problem. But they won't turn out for Auckland City. Ashkan, the Bayern jersey and the 3 white blotches is the away jersey and a tribute to the Bavaria statue in Munich. Wow, okay, thank you for that, Ashkan. That is very informative. That's not the red... Sorry, that's not the away, though, is it? That isn't the away. That's the home kit, right? Michael, you finally signed your man Wirtz, Kieran, although the fee, 116 million, is quite steep in my opinion. Well, I've got to say it isn't quite 116 million. It's 100 million guaranteed. We only get to 116 if... how's that been a foul to Auckland? Surely that was a foul to Bayern. Crazy. It only reaches 116 million, Michael, if Liverpool were to win the Premier League, the Champions League, and I think Wirtz was to win the Ballon d'Or. So if all those things happen, then yes, it becomes 116. But with inflation, what we have paid for Wirtz is less than what Man United paid for Paul Pogba a few years ago. So, Paul Pogba is a more expensive signing than Florian Wirtz. You've got to think of it like that. I mean, we're signing one of the best young players, one of the best young number 10s in world football. That is the going rate now. That is the going rate. You have to pay that sort of money. That's what it is. There was a time, I remember Zinedine Zidane going for, was it 40 million quid? And everyone was like, what? 40? That's insane. Nowadays, Christ. Emile Smith-Rowe's going for 40. Sully, shall I keep you updated on the England match? You can do, yes, Michael. Kieran, will you be keeping an eye on the England under-21 match? Yes, we will. I have got that. I've got notifications on for the England under-21 game. Obviously, Sully, yes, if you're going to keep an eye on it too, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. We'll also keep an eye out for the others later on tonight. Czech Republic are playing Germany. Netherlands are playing Denmark. There's also Finland against Ukraine in the under-21s. So yeah, I will keep you updated on those two. Bayern Munich, they've not really done an awful lot in the opening few minutes here. It's been all Bayern, as you'd expect, but Auckland defending incredibly deep. Very, very deep. Right, switched over to this left-hand side here. Sasha Bowie, swung in, chance. Oh, what a save! What a save! Wonderful save by the Auckland City goalkeeper there. Kingsley Coman with the header. It was a lovely little header, about maybe 12 yards out, 10 yards out. Yeah, good save that from the keeper. Tips it over. It's going to be a Bayern corner. Pure Loyalist, hello to all. Hope all's well. Got the granddaughter until tomorrow. Take it easy. Enjoy the match and the rest of the evening. You too, Pure Loyalist. Yes, enjoy your time with your family and the little one and everything. And yeah, maybe crack a bud later on for the PSG Atletico game once they go down. Okay, so it's going to be a corner to Bayern here. Whipped into the far post. Headed back across. It's 1-0. That was nice and easy. There you go. 1-0 to Bayern Munich. About as easy as you get, that one. Goal. Wonderful start to this game. And Bayern are 1-0 up inside 6 minutes. Kingsley Coman with the goal. 1-0. Captive Carp, who's playing? It's Bayern 1, Auckland City 0 in the FIFA Club World Cup. That was super, super easy. It was a corner kick. Swung over to the far post. Headed back across goal. And Kingsley Coman with a little header. It was Jonathan Tah who gets the assist on his debut for Bayern Munich. Jonathan Tah with the assist. Kingsley Coman with the header. And the keeper, he gets a little hand on it, but it's nowhere near enough. And now Auckland have to come out. Now we're talking about Auckland having to come out. But we've got a goal in the first half. I expect we'll see quite a few more in this one. Maureen Nolan, are you watching England X1? I'm not watching England, no, mate. We're watching Bayern Munich against Auckland. England are on the other side, but no, I'm watching the Club World Cup. Bayern Munich against Auckland. That's the one we're doing. Clips HQ, this could get messy. Well, Auckland's record defeat in the Club World Cup is 3-0. I think the record defeat overall is 3-0. So I imagine we get this gets eclipsed today. Jack Willis, he means the Soccer Aid game. You must be joking. I'm not watching that shite. I have a day off. Absolutely not. You couldn't pay me to watch it. Absolutely not. Sam McNeil, cricket score coming already. I think they'll rotate quite heavily. Yeah, I think they'll rotate quite heavily. Ashkan, my bad. Upon further research, the front of the Bayern shirt depicts the letter M for Munich, hence the white blotches. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's either way. That's lovely. Thank you for letting us know, Ashkan. Bayern are in here again. It's gone behind. It's going to be a corner. Suli nearly 1-0 to Slovenia. Oh, Christ. Rubes, hi Kee, my little friend. Thanks, mate. Good to see you, Rubes. Shot from the edge, Sasha Bowie just over, well, I say just over the bar, that's a little bit, that's underplaying it. Miles over. Sherry472, don't think I'll ever watch Soccer Aid again. The hooters in the crowd wreck my head. Oh, I just, honestly, I used to, I didn't mind watching it when it was like Woody Harrelson, Will Ferrell, Mike Myers, Maradona, you know, when it was like proper legends of the game and great actors and things like that. Like, you don't mind that. But now it's like some fella who finished 9th in Bake Off 6 years ago, and, you know, some YouTuber who... And you know what? I'm saying this like I wouldn't accept it. If at any point in future I get to a level where I am even considered for Soccer Aid, oh, you better believe I'll go and play it. No problem. I love a game of footy. I'll play a game of footy anytime. But it is very, very frustrating. It's not a game that I particularly enjoy watching. So I would imagine the only time I would ever watch Soccer Aid is charity. If it's actually for charity. And I don't imagine me watching it would ever generate any cash. So yeah, maybe not. Michael, with that payout for Wirtz, is it likely that Liverpool will let Robertson go to Madrid, who are after him, and Luis Diaz, as Liverpool may need to recoup the money for PSR and FFP reasons? No, Liverpool's PSR and FFP, mate, are very, very healthy. Even if we just finish the spending right there, we will have spent, I think, less than Wolves and West Ham over the last... Certainly less than West Ham. I think we're the 8th highest in the Premier League over the last 5 years. We have done very, very well. We have spent incredibly little over the last 5 years. So our FFP, we've probably got close to £500 million in headroom. We've got a lot of room. We could spend money if we wanted to, but we'll only spend it on the right players. That's the thing with FSG. They won't sign players who are over 24, 25. That's why I always kind of laugh when I see signings like Osimhen being bandied around. Liverpool aren't going to pay big for those players. We'll pay for players who are over 25 if they are like, if it's a decent deal. Like Endo's £15 million. He's been a great signing. Thiago was like £20 million. Great signing. So we'll pay for players who are over 25, but only if it's very, very cheap. Maureen, Tyson Fury is managing as well for England. Again, see, that doesn't really interest me. Tyson Fury's no experience managing England games, football, or anything like. So I don't know. It's just, again, it just feels to me like a bit. Hey, whatever. If it raises money for charity, then great, fantastic. That's what it's about, isn't it, at the end of the day. But oh yeah, I find it a bit irritating, to be honest. Auckland have got a chance here. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Yeah, I find it a bit irritating, but I mean, it's all for a good cause, and I guarantee you, if they invited me in future, I doubt I'll ever get the invite, but if I ever did, oh, you better believe I would be high-fiving strangers on the night bus, telling them about it. Don't know if you've heard, guys, but I'm going to be in Soccer Aid. It's a whole thing. Right, Bayern Munich coming forward here. Steve Keen, afternoon. Wirtz has gone up to 160 million now. Yeah. He's going up every single time. Oh, it's a good save from the Auckland keeper. Clips HQ, I reckon they pocket the money. I mean, they don't do it. They don't do it entirely for free, do they? They don't do it entirely for free. I'm sure they're all making a little bit of money somewhere from it. Yeah, they're all making a little bit from it. And they're just paying the well, it just feels to me like the quality of people that are getting involved is like less and less and less. It also feels a little bit mad that like it's every year now as well. Now I'm not saying anything about charity and poverty and anything like that. You know, it still needs sorting. It's an ongoing issue. Of course it is globally. But it feels, does it not rankle a little bit that we keep going back to the well and asking the British public to delve into their pocket more and more and more, when you've got like families on food banks and everything in the UK? Like it's hard enough for a lot of people. Like, don't be guilting them with comic relief and then Red Nose Day and then Soccer Aid and then honestly, it's just like one thing after another, isn't it? Clips HQ, how are you doing? PSG v Atleti? Yeah, of course we are, mate. You know it. We'll be live for PSG and Atletico Madrid. Random videos. How can I watch this game, mate? You can watch it on DAZN for free. It's on DAZN. It's also on Channel 5, I believe, as well. So you can watch it on both of those. Maureen Nolan, I'm on 12:45 seconds. Don't spoil. Well, I'll tell you what you can do, Maureen. What would be... I'm not... That sounded harsh, actually, the way I said it. I am probably going to react when a goal goes in, just as a heads up. I'm not doing it to annoy you, but it's probably going to happen because that's the whole purpose of what we're doing on here. When there is a goal, I will tell you that there's a goal. I'm not just going to stay quiet. So what I would say is, what would be an advisory thing. If you want to stay on and watch it with us, I'd love to have you. What would be worth you doing is maybe moving from TikTok to maybe YouTube, and then you can pause me and sync the clock up with exactly where your clock is up to. Because there's a clock on YouTube. The YouTube view looks completely different to the TikTok one. So you can go and find me on YouTube. You can watch it it's exactly the same time. I'm simultaneous on YouTube, X, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok. But if you go and search YouTube, Premier League Dad, you can find us on there and you can sync the clock up to wherever you're up to. So I don't spoil it for you then. We'll be watching it at the same time. Right, Bayern. Oh, it's a good bit of defending actually by Auckland City. And they can't keep hold of it. I don't think they've completed more than 2 passes, to be honest. Maureen, are you in the UK? Because if you're in the UK, you can just put it on Channel 5, you know. It is on terrestrial TV. KAMC, Auckland are German 3rd level and mid-tier at that. Well, it'll be a good laugh then. We'll see. Sean, haven't been keeping up to the Club World Cup pre-tournament. Just how low level at Auckland? Like Sunday League level? How bad? They are semi-professional, Sean. They're semi-professional. Each player receives $90 per week in terms of expenses per game that they play. $90 per week. So there's not a professional player amongst them. There's a player starting for them today who, from what I can gather, started playing football in his late 20s. And he's 32. Yeah, and he's starting today. So, and he's from Spain as well. So I'm gathering maybe he moved to New Zealand for work. somehow decided to start with the local team, and now he's at the Club World Cup playing against Harry Kane. Gives us all something to hope for, doesn't it? Maureen, I don't have Channel 5. You don't have Channel 5? How don't you have Channel 5? If you've got Fire Stick, you can watch Channel 5. You can just go and download the Channel 5 app. Harry Kane is playing. He's a star, yes. K Taylor 29, have you just heard Vardy has signed for Burnley? Really? Now that is news. Yeah, I've not seen that. I'm buying a 2-0 up. Buying a 2-0 up. There you go. Great goal. That was very quick. This could be a cricket score. It is Sacha Bowie. It's a great finish, that. Great finish. Ball into the box. It's headed down by Kingsley Coman. And Sacha Bowie knocks it in. Sacha Bowie with the goal, Maureen. It's 2-0. Lovely finish. KMC, free money on the Super Boost of Kane to get a goal and an assist. Or an assist. Well, I don't know, mate, because I think as it stands, they might even take him off at half-time. That's going to be one of the challenges with that sort of a bet. No, Jamie Vardy has not signed for Burnley. Jamie Vardy has not signed for Burnley. Apparently, he's had a medical at Rangers, at Ibrox. So, I think you've just potentially made that up, Kay Taylor. Sam McNeil, swear people are trying to ban Fire Sticks. So there's nothing wrong with Fire Sticks. I mean, obviously there's some things you can get on Fire Sticks that are not double street legal, I guess. But to be honest, there's no need. I mean, if you watch, I guess if you're watching things like, I don't know, whatever people like movies and stuff. I swear to God, I don't watch films. I haven't watched a new film in a very, very long time. There you go, 3. It's 3. It's Michael Olise scored. It was an absolute goal line scramble, and it's 3-0 already. It's 3-0 already here. Gus AS, hey mate, you good? Yes, Gus, I'm really good, mate. How are you? Really, really good. Michael Olise with the goal here. It's played into feet. It's a lovely turn, I think, by Kingsley Coman. He knocks it across the face of goal. Harry Kane is onside. He kind of steps over it a little bit, and then Michael Olise tapping at the back post. So it's 3-0. 3-0. And that will be that for this one, I am sure. Disappointing. Nick Nack enjoying the game. I'm not watching, but isn't this the equivalent of Liverpool v Havant and Waterlooville? No, it's worse than that. Havant and Waterlooville scored 2 at Anfield, if you remember. It was 5-2 that one, and Havant and Waterlooville took the lead. Twice, I think. Random videos. I might have a Fire Stick. Yeah, I mean, you can Fire Sticks are usually just to get, if you've not got a smart TV, you can use the apps on it. I mean, that's, for the most part, that's what a lot of people use it for. I know you've got the odd ones who use it for Dodge. But if you don't watch it, see, I don't watch films, so it doesn't really mean an awful lot to me. The football that I watch, every single one near enough you can watch for free. Like, One Football, this is all on terrestrial telly. One Football showed most of the games that we've done. Bayern in again. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 4. It is. It's 4-0. Jesus Christ. It's 4-0. It's 4-0 in 21 minutes. What is going on? And that is the record broken. That is the record broken inside 25 minutes. Auckland's club record defeat of 3-0 has been broken. We've had goals from Sacha Bowie, Kingsley Coman, Michael Olise, and who scored the first? It's 2 for Kingsley Coman then. Yeah, 2 for Kingsley Coman. Routine this for Bayern. Yeah, I mean it's getting a little bit. Might actually be double figures at this point. Gust, all good, all good. Are you watching the France game? No, mate. I'm going to be watching Bayern against Auckland City. And then straight after this, we're watching PSG against Atletico Madrid. So that's the games we're doing today. KMC, do they at least get an appearance fee for the Torno? They get $90 per week. That's it. $90 per week per player. That's it. And that is only to cover basic expenses. The players... the club will also provide transport and travel and hotels, I'm guessing, for this. Gabis, did you look up Latvia hockey? But I didn't. No, I haven't looked that up. I will have a look at it, I promise, after this game. Maureen, is Jamie Carragher commentating or Gary Neville? No, neither of them are commentating. Regan, name a few realistic signings for a West Ham career mode. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I would bet Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I would bet Kostas Tsimikas. And I would bet Harvey Elliott. Why not? Paqueta going, Harvey Elliott would make sense. Harvey Elliott, Kostas Tsimikas, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They would be my three. K11 Chefs, I bet on Elise, just won 1.2k. Well done. Great work, that, mate. Surely Bayern are just going to nick this one. Yeah, only slightly. Looks like it's going to be a close run thing. Very close run thing. Geordie, how are the lads? Bayern having a field day against the Kiwi team. Knick-knack still, the Kiwis are getting a few quid out of it. Yeah, I mean, look, they'll get a bit, won't they? They'll get a bit. Knick-knack, this could be anything. Random videos, see, on a Fire Stick, can you get Sky Sports for free? I don't think you can get it for free. You can get Now TV and things like that, where you can get if you're bothered about certain games, you can buy certain games on it. But again, if you get Discovery, things like that, if you get Discovery, you get like TNT and stuff like that for free. So you've just got to be smart about how you go about it. Like, I've got La Liga TV, I've got Liga and Pass, and the reason I got them is, to be honest, even if you do Fire Stick route or whatever, I don't think you can get them. They're away. Oh no, thought Auckland might have had a chance there, but no. Ben, how's it going? Good to see you, mate. Nick Knack, how are Auckland even in this tournament? I'm watching the under-21s, finding it tough so far v Slovenia. Auckland are in this tournament because they have won, like they're the most successful side ever in the OFC Champions League in the Oceania region. They're the most successful side ever in that. Nick Knack, DCL only plays 2 games a season. That's true. Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, listen, I think West Ham need a centre-forward like that, don't they? They need a centre-forward that can hold the ball up. You know, Michael Antonio always did a very, very good job of that. They've got players like Kudus and Bowen that can run off and run in behind and win those second balls. But if Calvert-Lewin can help them get up the pitch, I think that'd be a good signing for him, yeah. Even if it's only for, like, backup, maybe not a starting centre-forward, I think he'd be a good option for him. Kieran, wow, I went away, come back with Bayern winning 4-0. 3-star Reds, at least the evening game will be 2 teams who will be evenly matched. Yes, we're looking forward to that one later. PSG against Atletico Madrid. We will be live for that. Nick Knack, it costs a fortune if you subscribe to everything, though. It does, yeah. I mean, it can all add up. Yeah, be honest, though, like, I don't really... I guess it depends what you want it for. Like, I don't watch TV. I honestly don't watch TV through the day. So it makes no difference to me. I end up paying for Disney for my little girl and my wife, to be honest. She watches more of that. Because it's got all them like American Horror Story and stuff on. She watches that. And the other trash TV that she likes. So I'll pay for that. Netflix. YouTube Premium, because my little girl likes a load of stuff on that as well. And then beyond that, you just pay for like Discovery, Liga and Pass, Premier Sports and La Liga TV. And for the most part, that covers me. That gets pretty much every game on you can watch. And then my father-in-law does a load of the American, so he's into the American sport, so he watches, like, he's got a thing for Peacock, he's got a Who's that? Oh, it's Kimmich. Yeah, you can. He's got a thingy for Peacock, and when you've got Peacock, because he watches the NFL games and the NBA games and stuff on that, the 3 p.m. kickoffs are usually on that on the Premier League. Fernie, Simicast to Leeds. Yeah, Simicast is an option, certainly. Certainly for Leeds. Leeds need a little bit, don't they, in defence? I think Simicast would be a good signing for anyone, to be honest. He's done really well for Liverpool. Regan, can you name a centre-back for West Ham career mode? Centre-back. I think West Ham could do with someone like... I'm really struggling, actually. Who would be a good centre-back for West Ham? Tell you who would be a good centre-back for West Ham. Charlie Cresswell of Toulouse. Scored the other night for England under-21s. He's been part of one of the most exceptional defences in Ligue 1 this season for Toulouse. Been very, very good. Very, very, very diligent at the back there. And he's only a young lad. He's playing for the England under-21s. I think he'd be a great signing for West Ham. Razine, how are you, mate? Much excited for the next Club World Cup games. Atleti, Paris, weather's been not pleasant. Hope power won't interrupt me from watching the game. Gotta say, DAZN free stream for quality is great, to be fair. Yeah. Well, DAZN, I've got every Club World Cup game on. So you can watch it on there. Finland 0, Ukraine 1. Vyacheslav Vanat has scored. The guy who scored in the game against Denmark. He's done very well, Vanat. See, I've always said Coleman is world class if he wasn't injured all the time, but people laughed at me. He's not world class. I don't think he's world class. Kingsley looking good. Do you think he could be a difference maker next season if we sign Barcola or Nico? No, I think Kingsley Coleman probably leaves Bayern. I would imagine he leaves Bayern. He's a good player, but I would imagine he leaves. Sully, Lenny Yoro's not going to West Ham. Wonderful save again by Beadle. Oh, it sounds like England are really struggling. Kieran Bain, sounds like Ipswich are getting Josh Brownhill. What do you think of him at Ipswich? Yeah, Josh Brownhill's a terrific player, very experienced. I'm surprised that Burnley are letting him go, to be honest. Really surprised. Nick Nack Bayern might as well sub off their key players and just take it easy for the rest of the 90. I think that might happen, yeah. I think we might see a couple of changes for sure. It wouldn't surprise me if Kane goes off. The real Michael Jackson. Are you really watching that? Why? Because it's football, mate. That's what we do on this channel. We watch football games. That's what this channel is about. Here's Michael Elise. Good play. Oh, Harry Kane. Wonderful. Unlucky. Kieran, I've heard he wanted 3 years in his contract and Burnley said no. Well, I'm not surprised. Once a player gets to that age, around about their late 20s, maybe early 30s, at that point they start looking at, right, this is my last big contract. This is the time where I can command, for the last time in my career, relatively high wages. So I need to try and get the best I possibly can for the longest time I possibly can as well. Because you also start to get a little bit injured, maybe injured a little bit more in your early 30s and things like that. So, yeah, you've got to make sure you choose wisely with that final contract. The real Michael Jackson, I would rather watch the grass grow than that tournament. Well, that's fine. You don't have to watch it. FM No Casuals, what game are you watching? We are watching Bayern against Auckland, mate. Bayern 4, Auckland 0, up to this point. 3-star Reds. Hope World Cup 2026 organisers are getting rid of that daft introduction of every single player as they come out the tunnel. Yeah, maybe we were just talking about that. Seems like a ridiculous thing. Yeah. It's like the old NBA walkouts, isn't it, in Space Jam and things like that. Quite liked my NBA impression. I mean, it's not an NBA impression, it's more of a Space Jam impression. Random videos. Is it on DAZN, did you say? Yes, DAZN and Channel 5. Oh, that's a wonderful play by Bayern. It's cleared away. Sasha Bowie picks it up. Clips HQ. He would rather watch the grass grow than watch the footy, but he's watching you react to it. Well, hey, listen. To everyone, different strokes for different folks and all that. To each their own. Shano, guess the club. Our left back is hated by everyone except us and Spain. Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea for sure. Razine, would you rather buy Barca 22 away or Atleti 2024 third? I couldn't tell you what either of them look like. Couldn't tell you what either of them look like. If you offered me £1 million, I couldn't tell you. I'd love to, but I don't. Honestly, I don't. You'd be surprised, given I've got an extensive collection of kits, but no, I honestly don't. I don't recall them, so I couldn't tell you. I will say I've not been blown away by Barca's recent kits. Barca's recent kits don't do an awful lot for me. Same with Real Madrid's though. Real Madrid and Barca kits I've never really liked them. Oh, for God's sake. Chano, Chelsea away kit is fire though, right? I've not seen the Chelsea away kit. For this season, let's have a look at the Chelsea away kit. 25-26. It's alright. It's a bit... It's alright. Do you know what it reminds me of a little bit? Like the sort of shirt you'd see in a bazaar in Turkey. It looks a bit, I don't know. Yeah, not great. Not great. But I don't. I like white kits as a general rule. If they're quite like Port Vale's new kit is brilliant. Really like Port Vale's new kit. Shane, you'll be wearing it soon. Don't lie. Joking. Be painted on me. Can't wear white. It's not flattering. I need like a nice Juventus, a nice pinstripe. Razine, Barca wore that kit against Atleti away, where Suarez scored against us, and Atleti wore that kit last year against BVB, second leg of Champions League. Again, mate, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. I'll be honest, listen, I'm a Liverpool fan, and I would argue I'm as big a Liverpool fan as you can get. If you ask me what was our 2017-2018 away kit, you could even give me three. You could even give me three kits and say which one of these were 2017-18. I'd have a go. I'd have a go at it, but I don't know if I could pick it out. I'm not sure if I could pick it out. See, the home kit, I could though. That's weird, that, innit? I reckon the home kit, I could pretty much tell you what year it was by, like, within a real margin. I'm almost certain I could get the home kit. But the aways and the thirds, I think I've got a bit of a blind spot with aways and thirds. Thank you, random videos. Cheers. Thank you. Don't know why it stopped. What time are we on? Oh, there you go. We've only stopped like for a minute. It's back up to date now. Rubes, I'll buy you a Newcastle shirt. No, thank you. It's very kind of you, but no, thank you. FM No Casuals, that's because home kits have mild changes, away kits change so frequently. Yeah, and the away kits that I do remember tend to be the away kits that we had like big moments in. Like I can remember certain away kits because they exist in my head through a key moment that I'll always remember. Like for example, Liverpool winning 4-1 at Old Trafford, I'll always remember because it was the grey kit when Fernando Torres was 1-on-1, when Steven Gerrard kissed the camera. I'll always remember that, and I know that it was 2007-8, right? So I always know that one. And I know Liverpool got that lovely cream number with the green when we beat United 5-0 at Old Trafford, because again, it's the moment. Everyone remembers it. Kieran, didn't Liverpool have a green kit? Yeah, we did have a green kit. In fact, I've got it right here. Well, we have had a lot of green kits. We've had a lot of green kits over the years. But this is probably my favourite Liverpool kit. This is probably my favourite Liverpool, certainly my favourite away Liverpool kit. That one. Yeah, I love that one. Great Liverpool away kit, that. FM No Casuals or certain players in them. Yeah, I'm just sitting with West. See, I remember doing a West Ham. In fact, I think I've got it on the channel. We did like a kit, guess the kit video, and West Ham had a lovely pale blue one with like a red Betway stripe across it, and I thought it was like 2015. Turns out it was like 2021. So I was out by years. I was out by ages. Shay472, I'm the same. Always remember kits from the goals. I'll always remember the Mata brace at Anfield. Was the Mata brace at Anfield, was that the white one? That was the white one with the black piping, wasn't it? And the Gerrard red card 40 seconds in. Yeah. Kieran Baines, why do I get Dudek goalkeeper? Yeah, that was the goal. That wasn't the goalkeeper kit, but yeah, Dudek did have a green goalkeeper kit. That was in the year before Istanbul. That one, the green one, I think was in the. Oh no, it was in the same year actually. That was in 04-05. In 04-05, we had the green goalkeeper kit, but he wore the black and purple kit in Istanbul. I'm sure he did. Ben, I love the dark green away kit we had around 2009. 2009 dark green away kit. Oh yes, yeah, I do remember that one. That was just towards the end of Torres' time at the club, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe the year before he left. Yeah, that was a nice kit. That I always liked that one. That about the same year, I think it was navy blue and it had gold Adidas stripes. I love Adidas kits. Adidas kits are incredible. HGTXV, I reckon this is the first and last FIFA Club World Cup. It's just clear it's not going to catch on. Feels like pre-season, but it's not the first. It's not the first FIFA Club World Cup. This has been going on for years, mate. Decades. It's not the first FIFA Club World Cup. Colour Splash, full-time Bayern score prediction. Well, it feels like they've taken their eye off it a little bit now. They're quite content with just being, ahead. I mean, they're 4-0 up, so I've got Bayern to score a goal in the second half. So as long as they score at least one, I'm happy. Rubes, it's Adidas. It's Adidas. It's Adidas. That's how I say it. You can call it Adidas because I know his name was Adi Dassler. I don't care. It's Adidas for me. It's Adidas and Nike. Anyone who's calling it Nike is an absolute danger. It's an absolute danger. They need to get on a register immediately. HGTXV, it's a new concept. When did this comp last happen? No, mate, it's the FIFA Club World Cup. It's been happening for years. Get In There, is the game on ITV? Nope, it's on Channel 5 and DAZN. Messi is the first Club World Cup in this new format, is what I think he meant. Yeah, well, yeah, no, I know it's that he was getting at that, but it's not what he said, and in particular, didn't say it in the nicest possible way either. Ben, remember the white and light blue one in the away one from about 2011-12? Vaguely. Yeah, vaguely. Remember that lovely, like, purple and gold number that we had with, I think it was the year we nearly won it. Suarez, Sterling, Sturridge. White. It was white with purple and black and gold. It was horrible. Yeah, but you wanted to be funny. You knew what I was saying, but you wanted to be Mr. Smarty. I am Mr. Smarty. Don't want to be. I am. That's me. I am Mr. Smarty. That's literally my nickname. First name Mr. Second name Smarty. Rubes, Adidas and Nike. Well, what a surprise. Rubes being Mr. Pedantic. FM No Casuals, us Northerners are brutally honest. If nothing else, I'll tell you as it is. And we'll have nowt farted about with. We don't do mucking about, us Northerners. Don't know why I'm doing a Leeds accent, but you know. Galatasaray are interested in Manchester City. Oh, you're not going to even tell me what it is. I've just seen it pop up. Sky Sports. Galatasaray are interested in something. Galatasaray. Who are they interested in? Someone from Man City, according to Sky Sports. Oh, Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan. Great ball in. Should be. It's 5. There you go. It's Thomas Müller. Lovely goal. And that's 5-0. $5-0. $5-0. Yorkshire pudding, Yorkshire tea bags. Wasn't that Yorkshireman off Harry Enfield and Chums? It was, yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah. George Whitebread. Hey up, the name's George Whitebread. I'll have nowt farted about with. Luca, tough game for the Irish traitor Kane. Why is he the Irish traitor? Why is Kane the Irish traitor? Was he born in Ireland, Harry Kane? Don't think he was he? He doesn't strike me as Irish. No, he's born in London. He's Leytonstone in London. Why is he the Irish traitor? Where's that come from? International. Let's have a look at his international level. Nah, there's nothing Irish about him. Hey up, son. You'll never play for Yorkshire. Yeah, no, absolutely not. His family is Irish from Connemara. Oh, right, okay. Well, I mean, look, Declan Rice and Jack Grealish are the ones you need to be focusing on. Declan Rice and Jack Grealish, they're the ones. I mean, Harry Kane decided early on. Maureen, 5-0 now. Auckland are, well, Oh. Kieran, I can still remember Peter Crouch's header for Liverpool. Amazing goal. Which one? He scored plenty of headers. Loads of headers. Rubes, Grealish and Rice. Yeah, Grealish, Rice. I mean, Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney got called up, didn't he, by Mick McCarthy when he was 16 years of age. And Wayne Rooney said that he was going to go. He'd accepted it. He was going to go and play for Ireland. And Mick McCarthy phoned him back and said, report to the under-21s. And Wayne Rooney was like, nah, I'm not playing for the under-21s. 6! It's 6! It's a wonderful goal from Michael Elise, and it's 6 on half-time here. Ah, 6. Look, more traitors, Emiliano. I said 12-0 before the game. I think that's a good prediction. I think it's going to be double figures. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it's not double figures. But I think we'll probably see some changes at half-time. Now, it isn't a pre-season friendly, so there is a limit on the number of players that can be changed here. So I think we might see some changes. I'm sure we'll see. Who else? Who might come on? Let's have a look. Maybe Gnabry. Maybe Musiala, Gnabry. Leroy Sané's on the bench. Hasn't he already agreed to join Galatasaray? I know his contract's up at the end of the month, but it's a bit mad that he's still going to be playing for Bayern after he's already agreed to transfer. I mean, saying that, Trent did that, didn't he? But don't want to keep mentioning him. Yeah, maybe they bring some of the younger players on as well. Jonah Kusi Asare, one of the forwards. Swedish centre forward. But yeah, 2 for Elise, 2 for Coman, 1 for Sasha Bowie, and 1 for Thomas Müller so far. So 6-0 to Bayern. It's half-time. Half-time in Cincinnati, Ohio. Love that new Bayern kit. Very, very nice. Liverpool for life, remember me? Yes, I do, of course I remember you. Emiliano, his contract is till the end of this month. It's an interesting move, that, isn't it? Leroy Sané to Galatasaray. Right, while we've got a break in play, just a quick reminder for those that are watching on TikTok, for those that are watching on YouTube. If you are watching on TikTok, please do go and check us out on YouTube, Premier League Dad. Search me up and please like and subscribe. You get a completely different view on YouTube. Got a high quality camera, audio, scoreboard, clock, goal animations. We've got promotions on there and all sorts. Go and check us out on YouTube, Premier League Dad. Please like and subscribe. A lot of people start on TikTok and gravitate over, so please do check us out. If you are watching on YouTube, please do like the video and subscribe. It takes 2 minutes, massively helps me. 3-star Reds, this is like a last day title decider between Liverpool v Arsenal. It's close, isn't it? You just can't call it. You can't call it. It's a gnat's breadth in between these two. Liverpool for life, what's the score? It is 6-0 to Bayern at half-time. Emiliano, the Bayern fans hate the new Bayern kit. Why? I mean, I think they hate everything about Bayern at the moment, the Bayern fans, because it's just a really mad time, isn't it? That they're they're losing players that they would have normally expected to sign. Some of the players that they were hoping would re-sign, like Sané, have decided to go, nah, I'm going to leave, you're all right. So, yeah, Bayern are in a bit of a crossroads. They're at a bit of a conundrum at the moment, and I'm not sure that Vincent Kompany is the answer, put it that way. Liverpool for life. Who do you think Liverpool will sign? Anyone else? Liverpool will sign quite a few. We're gonna sell, I would imagine, another 8 to 10 players. About another 8 to 10 players that will leave Liverpool before the end of the transfer window. Before the start of the new season, 8 to 10 Liverpool players will leave. And for that, you would imagine we'll probably sign 6 or 7. So I think there's going to be quite a lot. Steve, MUFC. Hey, how are you? Good to see you, Steve. Yeah, very good, mate. Really, really good. 8 to 10. Yeah, we honestly, I promise you, 8 to 10. Liverpool will lose 8 to 10 players. Another 8 or so, I would imagine. In fact, I'll tell you them. I think we'll lose. Simicas will go. I think Andy Robertson probably does go. I hope he doesn't, but I imagine he will go. I think Kwanzaa probably goes. I think Tyler Morton certainly goes. I think Ben Doak. I think Chiesa. I think Luis Diaz. I think Darwin Núñez. I think Harvey Elliott. There's 9. There's quite a few others, to be honest. Maybe Bajcetic as well could be 10. There's about I think there's up to 10 certainly, and that's excluding the others who might leave and will get decent money for as well. There's players like Dans and Lewis Kumas, who had a wonderful year on loan at Stoke, and he's doing really, really well for Wales. So I think Lewis Kumas could end up leaving and go into a wonderful, getting a good move away somewhere for 15-20 million quid. Another good young player. So there's a lot of players. There's an awful lot of players. Sully, Núñez is walking. I hope he doesn't. I would like Núñez to stay, but I think it's been decided that he will go. Like, I think Arne Slot has made his mind up that he's going to sell him now, and that's fine. It's on Arne Slot, isn't it? Ultimately, for me, I wouldn't have signed Florian Wirtz. I wouldn't have signed Frimpong, and I wouldn't have signed Kerkez. They're all fantastic players, but they aren't the players that, if I'd have had the money myself, I wouldn't have signed them. I would have gone for different players. I thought Liverpool would go in a different direction. It surprised me that we've gone with those players. So the fact that he's getting rid of Darwin Núñez, I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's the decision he's going with, isn't it? Liverpool for life. We need another CAM to compete with Wirtz. Nah, we don't, mate. We don't. We've got Soboslai, and I don't think Wirtz plays as a CAM anyway. I don't think he plays in a number 10 position. I think he ends up playing out wide where Diaz and Gakpo play, and he drifts in. I would imagine he plays there more often than not. Luca, 1997, bring back Kenneth Williams or eat flour. Love Kenneth Williams. Steve, we're in talks with Villa for their goalkeeper, apparently. Yeah, Emiliano Martinez. Could see him leaving Villa for sure. But I don't think you're going to get rid of Onana. That's going to be the problem for United. United won't be able to get rid of Onana. Liverpool for life. We need another... No, we don't. We definitely don't need another centre. Kieran, the goal he scored against Chelsea to make it 2-0 and then did the robot dance. The goal he scored against Chelsea to make it 2-0. Was that in the Community Shield final? Are you on about that? I was at that game, if you're on about that one. Ben, can't wait to do a cheeky fiver bet builder on PSG Atleti. Finners, what is England under 21 score? It's 0-0 at the minute. Yeah, it's at 0-0. Finners, Matty, that changed overnight. You were saying yesterday that you think Robbo will stay. No, I do think he'll stay. But what I was saying is there's people... People have just asked me who do you think Liverpool will get rid of or whatever, and I think there's a good number of players who could leave. The rumours about Robertson are intensifying, and yeah, I don't think we will sell him. But for some reason, there's rumours that's coming out saying he's going to go on a free. I don't know where that's come from. He's got time left on his contract, so I would be astonished if Liverpool agreed a deal on a free for Andy Robertson. Why would we do that? He's one of the best left-backs around. It's mental. Finners Matty, I would love to see Nuno Mendes at Liverpool. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure there's a club in the world would turn down Nuno Mendes. Ben, right then, so who would you have signed instead of Kerkez, Frimpong and Wirtz? Well, there's quite a few. I mean, Kerkez is not the type of left-back that I thought we would go for. I thought we would go for someone more along the lines of, say, Hato, or, again, a centre-back who can play left-back in the way that Gvardiol does for City. I think on the right, I would have expected Liverpool, again, maybe to go for someone who's a little bit more... I mean, maybe not a defensive right-back, like maybe Vanderson from Monaco or someone like that. There was a lot of right-backs who maybe weren't... Because Frimpong can play right-back, and he has played right-back. But you would have to be silly to deny that he's been right-wing-back for a big chunk of his time in his career recently. So, Yeah, I don't know. I would have gone for a different type of right back, a different type of full back on both sides. And Wirtz, it's a complete system changer, isn't it? Wirtz is not the type of player Liverpool play with. We don't play with a number 10. We've never played with a number 10 for a long, long time. I mean, maybe Gerrard and Torres was the last number 10 setup we had. That's the last time. Maybe Coutinho, even Coutinho played from the left. So I would expect we replicate the Coutinho days and we have Coutinho playing on the left, Wirtz playing on the left. I would imagine that's what happens. But that narrows the pitch up, doesn't it? It's not like Diaz and Gakpo who hold quite a high and wide position. Wirtz is going to drift inward. Wirtz is going to narrow the pitch up. So it's going to change a lot. It's going to change an awful lot. Kieran, yeah, it was the charity match. Yeah, Community Shield game at Cardiff. I was at that game. Right behind the goals at the Community Shield. Shevchenko scored for Chelsea. Risa scored for us in after about, I think it was about a couple of minutes in. It was only a couple of minutes in. Risa scored an absolute worldie. And then Shevchenko scored for Chelsea. And Peter Crouch scored the winner. You're right. Yeah, I remember that. Ben Wirtz is right-footed, isn't he? Yes, he is. Exactly. So he'll cut in from the right. From the left. Sorry. He will start on the left. I think Wirtz is a Diaz replacement. That's how I see him in our system. Emmanuel Junior, Bayern 6-0. Oh my God, first half. Ollie MUFC, Liverpool getting any new players. Apparently Barcola seems to be doing the rounds. Yeah, Barcola seems to be doing the rounds. Samuel Mark Ingram, Virgil van Dijk should have followed in Jaap Stam's footsteps and joined AC Milan. Nah, he wanted to stay at Liverpool and win things, mate. He's not finishing 8th with AC Milan. Tom Williams, we've already adapted to a system with an aggressive right back from Trent. Yeah, well, not really, because Trent was never that high. Trent never played that high. Trent started to drift inwards, if anything. Trent was more of a deep-lying 6. he would kind of play that. Liverpool ended up playing with Trent almost like a diagonal. The pitch, if you look at the way we set up, it was completely different. Trent was more tucked in. Slot loves the 4-2-4. I think we see Wirtz as a shadow second striker. Maybe in different phases of the game. Yeah, maybe in different phases of the game, but not all the time. Alan, I think he'll play in place of Szoboszlai. Gakpo will play on the left. I don't think he's a big fan of Gakpo. I think Gakpo probably leaves at some point. It doesn't seem like he rates Gakpo. Thanks for the follow, Clips HQ. Appreciate that. Thank you for the subscribe as well. Chelsea FC 1395. Thanks for the subscribe on YouTube. If you want to go and check me out on YouTube, please do so. Premier League Dad. I will see you all on there. Tom Williams. I get the vibe that he's unsure on Gakpo. There's rumours about Bayern with Gakpo as well, by the way. Bayern Munich are after Gakpo. Shay472. What do you think of Ekitike? I've got my doubts. about Ekitike. Talented player for sure, but 85 million quid feels steep. I don't know if we'd regain that back on him. Like Nunes I think feels like a little bit of a low risk signing, because I think we've got enough out of Nunes that even when we sell him in the next few weeks, we'll probably sell him for about what we paid for him. Whereas Ekitike, I think there's a real possibility we'd sign him for 85 and there's a chance he came in and maybe we'd only get half that back. Like, yeah, I'm not sure about Ekitike. It's physical. It's his physical attribute to me that really I'm not sure on. Tom Williams, he really, really doesn't like Nunes, that's for sure. I think Nunes is right to feel aggrieved, though. Nunes is he's got a right to feel aggrieved, because Nunes is... He should have started more games. He played well and then got dropped, didn't he? Like, he played well against Southampton, he played well against Brentford, he played well against Forest, he played well against Newcastle, and he always got dropped. He always got dropped straight after it. It was always frustrating for him. And Liverpool, I think, made the decision with Darwin Núñez in January that he was going to leave the club. And at that point, what happened was the club went to Arne Slot, listen, if he plays this many more games, we owe Benfica another 5 million quid. So, like, he needs to play another 10 games. So, in other words, he's playing 9 and no more. I think it was down to number of minutes, actually. I don't even think it was starts or appearances. I think it was done by minutes on the pitch. So, there was times where Darwin Núñez got dropped and it wasn't even his fault. Certainly in the second half of the season. James, what's the score? It is 6-0 to Bayern. Liverpool for life, Núñez. Do you know that Núñez has got something like... I saw this before, so don't quote me on it. He's got something like 54 goals and assists in 71 starts for Liverpool. And he's got a properly good number of goals and assists. I don't even think it's 54. I'm sure it's like 62 in 76. 62 goals and assists in about 76 starts for Liverpool. Nobody has scored and assisted more for Liverpool since Darwin Núñez came to the club than Darwin Núñez, other than Mo Salah. He's absolutely incredible. I am really disappointed. 68 goals and assists in 70 odd apparently. Yeah, it's something like that, innit? It's mad. 68 goals and assists in 70 odd starts, and yet Liverpool fans are all, he's crap, get rid of him, he's crap. On your bike, you won't find a better centre forward in the current market, I think, than Darwin Núñez, unless you're prepared to go and pay big cash for Alexander Isak or big cash for Julian Alvarez. And that's why I'm a little bit hesitant with the likes of Ekitike or... Christ, please don't let us get Gyökeres. I don't want us to get Gyökeres. Gyökeres is shite. He's shite. Absolutely, he's crap. He's absolutely awful. Gyökeres, wherever Gyökeres ends up, he's flopping. He's awful. Don't even get me started on Sesko. And the same, I would say, with Osimhen as well. I'm not sold on Osimhen. Not sold on Osimhen, not sold on Sesko, not sold on Gyökeres. I would rather keep Núñez unless we're going to get Isak or Alvarez. They're the only two I am that bothered about. Tom Williams, Núñez's numbers are really strong, but if you need a goal late in the game, would you sub him on? Yeah. Mate, look, Brentford, one of the games that won us the title this season. Nottingham Forest last season away at City Ground. He did it there as well. Not Newcastle away. We were down to 10 men. Núñez comes on, scores 2 goals, wins us the game. He's done it loads of times for Liverpool. Wonderful player. Josh Callum Wilson, Barcola, if Diaz goes. I would love Barcola, but I can't see him coming. I think Barcola is perhaps a Salah replacement, if anything. Barcola doesn't come and start for Liverpool. Unless Salah gets moved into centre forward. And maybe that happens, by the way. Maybe that does happen. Maybe Salah ends up starting and we have more of a dynamic front three, and Wirtz plays left, Barcola plays right, Salah through the middle, and they all kind of just chop and change throughout the game. Maybe that happens. That could happen. Coleman and Elise are coming off. Gnabry and Carl coming on. Carl, I think, is the young Swedish striker we were talking about. Kieran Baines, did you ever rate Jay Spearing? No. I didn't rate Jay Spearing. He was a very talented footballer to a certain level, but he was always going to be held back. The game's moved on. I actually think if you had Jay Spearing in the Premier League, maybe 15, 20 years, well, maybe not 15, 30 years ago, put Jay Spearing in the Premier League in the 90s, I think he'd have been a very decent midfielder. Like a Dennis Wise. Dennis Wise was quite small and diminutive. Jay Spearing could play those sorts of passes. He was a good player. But the game's moved on. The game's moved on, and it doesn't have. You don't have really short. He wasn't fast. He wasn't slow. He wasn't particularly strong, but he could play. He was all right on the ball. Those midfielders only reach a certain point nowadays. You need to be big, tall, strong, cover a lot of grass, energetic. You need to be an athlete first and a footballer second nowadays. That's why I feel like the game's maybe diminished a little bit. Because there's footballers who weren't athletes, like your Paul Mersons, maybe, your Matt Letizier's, who wouldn't get anywhere near a first team nowadays. It's sad, isn't it? Random videos, he misses so many, he is a joke. He's not a joke, mate, he's not. He's a wonderful centre-forward, Darwin Núñez, and you'd be surprised how many other strikers miss chances. The problem is with Núñez is he's missed a fair few. He's missed a fair few, and I think his confidence has taken a bit of a knock. Josh Callum Wilson, yeah, a little bit like our PSG play, yeah, a little bit like that. Sometimes Kvaratskhelia goes central, doesn't he? Sometimes it's Dembele, and other times you see some of the midfielders running through the centre as well. So Doué as well, and Barkol or whoever it is, Zaire Emery, they all kind of get a chance to move forward. So maybe we do play with a more dynamic front line. It wouldn't surprise me if Arne Slot's doing something different. George, how do you think Thomas the Frank engine will do at Spurs? Oh, mate, don't throw that expressions nonsense at me. Thomas the Frank engine. Ugh. How do I think Thomas Frank will do? I think he'll do really well. He's a good manager. Very good manager. Maureen, how many goals do you think will be in this game, Kieran? I think 8, 9. I think 9. I'll go 9. 9. Yeah, I think 6th or 7th, George, for what it's worth with Spurs. 6th or 7th. That would be my shout as well. Random videos. I've backed Núñez for 3 years, but now I can't with him. I think it's harsh. I think that's harsh. I don't think there's many better centre-forwards around than Darwin Núñez. And I think we'll find that out to our cost, by the way. I think you've got to back your centre-forwards. You've got to back your players. Sometimes they go through a rough patch and you want to keep them. You want to keep them going. Good player. Kieran Baines, I think Thiago, when he played for Liverpool, was a really good midfielder. Honestly, Thiago makes my all-time Liverpool 11. And some people might be surprised at that, but yeah, I would. Thiago, for me, was better than Xabi Alonso. At his absolute best, I mean. I'm not talking like an average over 30 games, because obviously he was injured an awful lot. But if you gave me Thiago at his absolute best, he was a better player than Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was terrific too, and he was terrific for longer and was more consistent and was generally more fit. But Thiago at his best was sensational. Absolutely sensational. Maureen, Auckland City are playing bad, and they're in the New Zealand non-league as well. They're not in the New Zealand non-league. But they have won the OFC Champions League more times than most. They are flying forward here. They've got a chance, maybe. Goal kick, corner. It's going to be a corner to Auckland here. They've got a real chance. Ben, I backed Núñez for 2 seasons. My common sense told me I couldn't continue to defend him. He simply isn't good enough. I don't know. Like I say, I personally, for me, I would keep him. I would keep him unless we're getting a real upgrade on him. I would keep him. And I don't think there is a real upgrade on Darwin Núñez that's available this summer. Unless we're going to pay silly money. Ben, don't think I've been excited by a signing as much as us getting Thiago, an absolute freak of a player. He just controlled games, didn't he? He was wonderful. Great ball in from Auckland. Easy save for Manuel Neuer. Range Tech, forecast 7-6 to Auckland. Maybe it is. Maybe it's going to be that. I'd be happy. That'd be a great game, wouldn't it? 7-6. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares as well. And thank you for those that have gone over, by the way. Thank you for those that have followed and liked on TikTok and subscribed on YouTube. If you can go to YouTube, search Premier League Dad. We are live every single day. That's what we do on this channel. We do watch-alongs every single day from around the world. More watch-alongs than any other channel. Any other channel. You won't find more watch-alongs than any other channel apart from this one. Great ball in. Chance. Oh, it's a lovely flicked header, that. Wonderful flicked header. Who was that? You look like a young Bastian Schweinsteiger. It's Carl. Whoever Carl is. That was a fabulous little header. I like that. That was Yeah, and he does look like a young Bastian Schweinsteiger. Shay472, if you had a choice between Sesko, Ekatike, Gyökeres, Mata... Sorry. If you had a choice between Sesko, Ekatike, Gyökeres, Mateta or Mitrovic, who are you taking? Oh, Ekatike. Yeah, Ekatike. Mateta, I honestly would say Mateta right now, I think would be better than all of them. No, that's not true. That's not true. Mateta's very good, but he's not better than all of them. Mateta's very good, though. If I had to rate him, I would say it'd be Ekatike, Sesko, Mateta, Gyökeres, Mitrovic. And honestly, I think I'd rather John Duran than a lot of them. Max, how did it feel winning the first ever non-COVID Prem? Felt great, mate. It felt wonderful. Yeah, I loved it. It's fantastic. Ben, that goal he scored against Porto, Thiago, is an absolute freak. Loved him. Kieran Baines, best goal Thiago scored was against Porto, I think. Proper driven shot. Yeah, the one that just never even touched the grass. That was a proper daisy cutter, wasn't it? Shay472, I mean, for United, though, who do you think improves them? I mean, hang on a minute. For United, now that changes the ballpark, Shay. Because any of those improve United. Any of them. I don't know a centre-forward that doesn't improve United, if I'm really honest. I think Chris Wood improves United. And that feels like I'm throwing shade on Chris Wood. Manchester United need a centre-forward, but they also need a goalkeeper. They need a centre-back, at least one. They need a full-back. They need a centre-mid. They need a winger, maybe a wing-back. It feels like United need everyone. There's probably 7 or 8 players United need. And a centre-forward that improves United... Yeah, all of them improve United. It's just whether or not you can get them, because I think all of them would rather... I think Mateta would rather be at Palace than United. I think there's risk in going to United. I don't know why Cunha went there. That's what's puzzled me. Sully, would you sell Jota? No, I wouldn't sell Jota. Again, I think Jota, if he's fit, he's available, he's one of the best centre forwards in the league. It's just a lot of the time he's not. That's the challenge with Diogo Jota. If you get him fit, he's good. Max, you've had your pants pulled down for Wirtz. Not really. We paid less for Wirtz than you paid for Pogba. Less for Wirtz than you paid for Pogba. So it's the going rate. He was 21. He's just turned 22. Just turned 22. He's probably the best young number 10 in world football right now. It's about what you pay. It's the going rate now. That is the going rate. I mean, as I say, we've paid less for Wirtz than you paid for Pogba. Go figure. There you go. And I guarantee Wirtz wins more with us. It's going to be a corner to Bayern. Ethan, is Club World Cup every year? No. The Club World Cup is every 3 years, I believe. The next one is... Oh no, is the next one... I think the next one might be 2029, actually. It's 2028 or 2029. I think it's 2029. Max, 800k a week for pensioners is crazy. 800k a week for pensioners? What are you on about? What are you on about 800k a week for pensioners? You say pensioners like it's, you know, Salah and Van Dijk wouldn't walk in your team. Comfortably. Shay472, you paid 100 for Wirtz, we paid 89 for Pogba. That's not true. We've paid 100 for Wirtz, 89 million. Have a look and see what 89 million in today's money is. Because that's the comparison, isn't it? It's not 89 million. It's not 89 million. That's like saying a house in 1940 cost less than it did now. It doesn't really. It's just inflation. It's inflation. You've got to take it all into account. 89 million in 2016 is like 150 now. I think it's like 130, something like that. I'll tell you the exact amount. Yeah, there you go. It's close to 130. Pogba would cost you 130. Wirtz is not 115 with add-ons. He's 116 with add-ons, and the 116 is only eligible if he wins the Ballon d'Or and Liverpool win the Champions League and the Premier League while he's playing. So again, it might well be 116. If it is 116, it'll be a steal. It'll be a steal, and it'll still be cheaper than Pogba. Still cheaper than Pogba. Ronnie Dodge, did you see Cherky comment saying he wants to kill us for knocking out Leon? Good luck with that. Well, I think he'll beat you next season, Ronnie, in fairness. Great ball in, and it's cleared away. Knick-knack, exactly. GBP is worth a lot less now than 5 years ago. It's true. Cherky looks like a great signing for the money. Absolutely, he does. Max, that's why he's the most expensive transfer ever. He's not the most expensive transfer ever. Again, Max, you're ill-informed, mate. You're not keeping up to date with the fact. You come in with your big size 12s, don't you, Max? You come flying in with your big size 12s, thinking you know it all. You've not even got your facts right. Get your facts right. He's not the most expensive transfer of all time. He's not the most expensive British transfer of all time. He's nowhere close. Have a look at the facts before you go diving in. Have a look. See, now you're going up now. See, now you're going off on a tangent, aren't you? Now you're going off on a tangent. You was very lucky Arsenal and City were rubbish. Yeah, again, you're talking out your backside, Max. You're talking out your backside. Just relax. Just calm down. Check your facts. Come back when you're ready. Come back to the classroom when you're ready, and we'll educate you some more on it. Don't worry about it, mate. FM No Casuals, England under 21s are poo as well. And is it still 0-0? Is it still 0-0? Max bin dipper. You say it like it's upsetting me. You say it like it upsets me. Oh, here we go. England is still 0-0. Yes, sorry. England under 21, 0-0. Boring, says Kieran. Chimey, by the way, how did Cherky become a United nemesis so quickly? I think he must have known that he was going to come to Liverpool or City. I mean, the transfers are done a long time in advance, aren't they? A long time in advance. Yeah, he's bit, hasn't he? He's definitely bit there, hasn't he, Emiliano? You know it. Max is mad now. He's angry. He's very angry. Liverpool for life. Salah deserves the Ballon d'Or. I think he'll get it as well, won't he, mate? He'll get it. Jake, Isak would cost you at least 170 if Wirtz is 116 plus add-ons. Again, Jake, if Isak comes out and says, I want to go to Liverpool, then you've got a problem, sunshine. You've got a real problem. Because if he says I'm leaving or I'm going to Liverpool, then you have to cut your asking price. The asking price goes down quite significantly. At that point, you're looking at maybe 80 to 100 million. Not much. Max is rattled. Max, why don't you just calm down? Why don't you just relax? We're all friends here, mate. You don't need to come in and be angry. It's all right. Just calm down. You got something wrong. We all get things wrong in our time. It's fine. Just relax, Max. Relax, Max. Emiliano, my TikTok says that you have over 200 video viewers. That can't be true, or is it? Mate, I'm still on a shadow ban. 200's fairly low for us. We usually get over 1,000 on TikTok, but it's been pretty low since I got banned last week. So yeah, it is. It's 200 and something now. Jake, even Gordon, Liverpool fan, didn't do that. They all love it at the tune. Give it time. Give it time. I'm telling you, Isak's going to show. He's going to say, I'm leaving. Musiala's just missed a sitter there. It should have been 7 for Bayern. He's missed a sitter. No wonder they wanted Wirtz so bad. They wanted Wirtz so badly. He's missing absolute sitters, the young man. I'm glad he chose to play for Germany and not England. He'd never get in over Phil Foden. Oh, Shay472. He's not bitten there, has he? He's had a chomp. Oh, he's had a chomp, all right. Shay472, I'm buzzing for 21 coming to Old Trafford next season. Oh, Shay, I hope you stick around next season. I hope you do. All these United fans, I hope you do stick around. Because I promise you I'll be there. I'll be there for it. I hope you do too. Nick Nack, I don't think Salah will get the Ballon d'Or myself. Who do you think it'll go to, Nick Nack? Because I don't see how it can go to anyone other than Salah. As far as I'm concerned, Salah is the only one who deserves it. Like, Dembele, you look at his season, he's won the treble, but you can't give it to a guy who's got one more goal contribution than Mason Greenwood. You can't give it to him. He can't win the Ballon d'Or. One more goal contribution than Mason Greenwood. Come on. Can't do it. Plus, PSG winning League 1 is like... It's like Bayern winning this, isn't it? Let's be honest. They've got to win it. PSG don't win League 1. It's like a national scandal. It's a travesty. So yeah, I can't see it going to Dembele. Rafinha, it wouldn't surprise anyone if next season Rafinha just had like a... I don't know. If he scored 10 or something like that. Like if he just had an okay season. Rafinha could just be an anomaly. Now, Lamine Yamal, I think, is probably the only real contender to Mo Salah for the Ballon d'Or. And a very good player he is, but I think Lamine Yamal will get a Ballon d'Or or 5 in his career. Salah's time has come. Salah's time has come. There's no logic to who wins it. No, you're right. There is no logic to who wins it. I agree. Salah's 25-1, you say? If Salah's 25-1 for the Ballon d'Or, that is printing money. That is printing money. Oh, here we go. Carl, the young Schweinsteiger lookalike. He's looking really good. Very, very good. Jake, not for a striker as good as Isak. Whole fan base saying it. Just another case of I told you so. Emiliano Musiala's better than Foden. He is, mate. I know. I was only having a joke. Jake Vert said he wanted to go. Still cost 120 million. Come on, man. Why do you keep it? You inflate it every 5 minutes. 120 million. Where's that come from? It's 160 every time someone asks to talk about it. Ionx Ballon d'Or isn't based off trophies, by the way, people. It's based on personal performance, personal awards, and it's also based on, long time duration. It's not just a good season once. You have to have been good for a long time. That's why I think Salah has to win it. Ronnie Dodge, City will probably beat us next season, but right now Amorim has Pep's number. No, he don't. Amorim has Pep's number. Why? Because he beat him in the last minute with a shocking performance, it's got to say. City had United all game, and then all of a sudden, 2 massive errors from City, and they lost the game. And the game at Old Trafford was pish, wasn't it? It was absolute pish. 0-0. So, yeah, you can't say Amorim's got Pep's number. That's excessive. Very excessive. Jake, 116 million, only rounded up, but I'm right though. If he's 116, Isak is worth north of 150. I don't think he is. Shay472, he beat him 4-1 with Sporting. Well, alright, okay, fair enough. Maybe he has. Maybe he has got his number because he beat him twice. He's got his number. Does that mean Ange has got Amorim's number then? Because Ange beat Amorim. Was it twice or 3 times Amorim beat him? Ange has had his number. Jake Curtin, Newcastle know what they have with Isak. Yeah, but they're going to lose. They are going to lose, aren't they? They're going to lose him at some point. It's bound to happen. Dembele's 1-2 on to win the Ballon d'Or. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I'd be amazed if he did. But then again, maybe not. Shay472, Ange took the piss out of him. Yeah, Ange just absolutely had him. Kecks down. Emiliano, YouTube is like 30 seconds behind TikTok. Yeah, but YouTube's better. Mr. Ethan, did you know that Jamal Musiala played for us? I know he played in the academy, didn't he? Yeah, he was in the academy. He was in everyone's academy. He was in Chelsea's academy as well. Kieran, this game will finish 11-0. Well, we've not had a goal yet in the second half. It's still kind of dragging on a little bit. Alex Macklin, Munich 6. How poor are Auckland? Well, Munich is still a good side, and it was 6-0 at half time, so they've really kind of took the foot off it. Oh, it's 5-7. There you go. It's a wonderful goal, and it's that man, Musiala. Great finish. And there's 7. The Magnificent 7. Name the Magnificent 7. Coburn, McQueen, Bronson. There you go. 7-0. Bayern are flying. It was a great goal. Opened his body up and just curled it into the far corner. Top finish. Ionics, Auckland are all part-timers. Like, that's very true. Tom, is Wirtz better than Musiala? Yes, of course he is. Of course he is. Why do you think Bayern wanted him so much? The whole Musiala and Wirtz debate is a thing that rages within the German national team, doesn't it? It's almost like Lampard and Gerrard. They can't play together. Apparently this is what came out of the Athletic. Wirtz went and met with Vincent Kompany, and one of the things that he asked was, what are you gonna do with the system to get the best out of Musiala and me? How are you gonna do it? What's your plan? Because with the national team, there's often a little bit of a conflict. They make similar runs, and sometimes they don't get in each other's way a little bit and all that. So there was always that question of what are you actually going to do? And Kompany couldn't give him a clear answer. That was one of the reasons why he wasn't all that impressed with Vincent Kompany. So that said, yeah, absolutely, I think he is better than Musiala, and Bayern's interest would indicate that. Maureen, who scored the 7th goal, Kieran? It was Jamal Musiala. Viola, Emmy, Dibu, Martinez, there we land tomorrow. Theatre of Dreams. Emiliano, what is your favourite movie? My favourite movie? Ooh, do you know what I like a lot? I do like a lot of films. I know I said that I don't watch films, and I don't really watch films. The films that I watch are like long time ago. So I like films like Tango and Cash. If you ever seen Tango and Cash, that's a great film. I like the Naked Gun films. I like all the Laurel and Hardy films. Love Laurel and Hardy. I love a lot of the Carry On films are great as well. I love films like Training Day. The Bourne films are great. Jason and the Argonauts is a great film. Fish Called Wanda. There's loads of good films. I mean, yeah, I could sit here all day. Plus all the Cornetto trilogy, Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead and all those. I love all those as well. There you go, Jake. Bottom and Young Ones as well, yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Rick Mayall is my hero. He's my icon, Rick Mayall. Emiliano, Musiala is... Best Musiala is better than best Wirtz, but normal Wirtz is better than normal Musiala. Well, there you go. That tells its own tale, doesn't it? Jake, like Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo, always in each other's way. Have a feeling something similar can happen next season. See, I never saw Filthy Rich and Cat Flap. Yeah, and I never saw, what was the other one? Not Filthy Rich and Cat. Do you know what I've never seen? And everyone goes mad, given that I'm a big Rick Mayall fan. I've never seen Blackadder. Never seen Blackadder. I loved Harry Enfield and I loved Fast Show, but I couldn't watch Blackadder. Just didn't really do anything for me. Destruction Brothers was the first. No, there's another one. What's the one that people kept telling me to watch? The New Statesman. That was the one people kept telling. I can't believe you've not watched The New Statesman and you call yourself a Rick Mayall fan. I've watched all the bottoms, all the live shows, all of the young ones repeatedly. Love them. Right, Bayern, chance. It's going to be a penalty. It is a penalty. It's going to be 8-0 this one. And Harry Kane's going to step up and take it. It's going to be 8-0. Knick-knack, there's never as many goals in the second half if the first half is a rout. That's true. I mean, teams are always going to take the foot off it a little bit, aren't they? Ronnie Dodge still holding on to that freak 7-0 win against us, I see. Knick-knack, Musiala played for Saints. Apparently when they were younger. Yeah, when he was younger. Kieran Baines, your Liverpool youth player, is subbed on for England. Tyler Morton. Tyler Morton is going to be a very good player next season for someone. It isn't going to be Liverpool. We'll end up selling him to someone, but someone in the Premier League for sure. He's a Premier League player, Tyler Morton. There's a bargain there for someone. Ronnie Dodge, Terminator 2 is a classic. Yeah, I like the Terminators as well. Right, penalty, and Carl scores. The young Schweinsteiger stepped up and scored it. It's not Carl, it's Musiala. I thought it was Carl. No, it's Musiala. It's 8-0. Another goal from the young Southampton Academy graduates. Chimey, do you think Chelsea will be a team to watch next season? I think top 4 minimum. Not minimum. I don't think they get top 4 minimum, Chelsea. I think they'll get top 5. I think they sneak into the top 5 again, but I don't think they worry the top 2. I think the top 2 is going to be Liverpool and City. That's it. In some order, it'll be Liverpool and City. And then Arsenal will maybe be quite a way behind, and then Chelsea maybe will be closer to Arsenal than Arsenal are to City and Liverpool. And then I think it might be... You could flip a coin for the number 5 spot. I think it'll be between Spurs, Villa, and Newcastle. Yeah, Spurs, Villa, and Newcastle. Knick-knack, not with Champions League and a hangover from the Club World Cup. Yeah, that's another good point. Chelsea playing in the Club World Cup means that the pre-season doesn't really start for them. You know, the players haven't gone away on holiday yet. They're still recovering from the season just gone. So I think the extra football and the extra travel in their legs is not going to be welcome. And there's quite a few people have said that Liverpool and Arsenal will have a big benefit by not being in this tournament. Ethan, Rowan Atkinson is my childhood. I love Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean was great, wasn't he? 3-star Reds, that was a soft penalty. Well, Bayern are in again here. It could be 9 if they get this right. Really poor. Selfish from the youngster. Should have put that across. Instead he went for the shot. Chimey, Chelsea have better squad depth than Arsenal. Chelsea have got about 3 squads, that's why. But they do. I agree. They do have better squad depth than Arsenal. Kieran, it's amazing that some players start off bad, like Michael Elise started at Reading and now at Bayern. Some players develop late as well. Some players peak late. Like, there's an argument that James Milner played his best football in his 30s for Liverpool. Gary McAllister was the same. Gary McAllister was a great midfielder. Some would argue he played his best football when he was at Liverpool in his late 30s. Tom, it's on Channel 5. Emiliano, who is your favourite to win the Club World Cup? I think City. Yeah, it'd be between City and Real Madrid. Bayern will have a say in it, but I would imagine City are my favourites. I think City take it really seriously and they go and get it. Ionix, Auckland is just happy to be there. Listen, Auckland, nobody have played in more Club World Cup tournaments than Auckland. No team, no club. These are regulars at the Club World Cup. They're regulars here. Emiliano, I have family in England and they are Villa fans. I don't like that. Why not? Villa are a good club. Villa are alright. Ben, I could see Morton at Sunderland. Yeah, Morton would be great at Sunderland, yeah, for sure. Blazale TikTok 8-0 is crazy. FM No Casuals, tell you what, we severely overrate even our younger players. I think I've got England. I think I've got England to draw. I need a goal in that game. I desperately need a goal in that game. I've got England or draw. And 1 to 6 goals. Fox Channel, Chelsea FC. Maureen, I wonder who will manage England 11. Are you on about in Soccer Aid? I think it's Fury, isn't it? Tyson Fury. Oh, do you mean next year? I don't know. Chimey, Milner was fantastic. And Ashley Young as well. Yeah, Ashley Young started playing good footy as well later in his career. I do think his best footy was at Aston Villa, to be honest. Nick Knack, remember Beardsley? He played some of his best stuff at Newcastle in his 30s. That, again, yeah, very true. Yeah. We never should have sold Beardsley. He played good footy at Everton as well. Against us. He scored against us in a Merseyside derby. He's one of the few players to score for both teams in a Merseyside derby. Kieran Baines, I thought it's the underdog season this year. I thought Auckland would win the Club World Cup. Not likely, mate. 3-star Reds, that's what I like to hear. No mention of Forest in the fight for the top 5. Finish. Bigger odds at the bookies. Don't think they'll be that generous, though, next season with the odds. Mate, listen, Forest, I am really, really disappointed by their conduct after the season. And I know that's nothing to do with the players or the fans, but the way that Forest have gone about the whole Crystal Palace thing, I think is really upsetting. It's very, very mean-spirited. I don't like that. So yeah, for me, I think Forest. It's not surprising that Forest fell away. I said that throughout the season. I thought they wouldn't quite make it. And I got quite a lot of abuse from Forest fans for that as well. I got a lot of inboxes from Forest fans calling me all sorts. And that was mid-season. That was like January time. So yeah, you finished 7th in the end, and I think it's going to be a difficult summer as well for Forest. You've got to go and get some players to build on what you've done to make sure you've got a squad big enough for the Conference League. But yeah, it's I can't see Forest staying up there. I think if Forest will do well in the Conference League, I think you might even win it, to be honest. You might even win the Conference League. But I think a good season for Forest next season is maybe staying in the top half. If you get 10th and you do well and go quite a distance in the Conference League, that's a good season for Forest. It's a very good season. Ben, Auckland City, just as bad as UK non-league teams. Well, I mean, non-league teams in the UK have professional players. These are all non-professional, semi-professional players. A lot of these have jobs. They get $90 a week. It's basically UK minimum wage what they're getting for being here. Maureen Tell is going to Tottenham. That's true, yeah. And he's not had a great season, though, has he? Jake, my old man's favourite player ever was Peter Beardsley. Handsome Peter Beardsley, to give him his full title as well. Emiliano, Hamburg on the wall behind you. Very good, yeah. Hamburg pendant. Maureen Nolan, Seattle is playing at 3 a.m. in the morning. I'll be tired in the morning. Got work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not doing Seattle. Swerve that. Chimey, best players over 30. Best players over 30. Best players over 30. Wasn't Mario Gomez and Luca Toni very good over 30? They seem to have a bit of a renaissance when they got into their 30s. Saying that, Lewandowski's played quite well in his 30s, hasn't he? Ben didn't know Sakai was at Auckland. Hiroki Sakai? No, he's not. Is he actually? No, surely not. No, you're looking at a different mate. You're looking at a different team. You're looking at Auckland FC. You're looking at a different team. I'm sure you are. Yeah, that's the A-League team, Auckland FC. You're looking at a different one. No, he's not, mate. He's not. It's a different team. It's not these. Auckland FC isn't Auckland City. Auckland FC is in the Australian A-League. These are in the New Zealand League. These are a different country. Auckland City play in New Zealand. These are Australia. Easy done, mind. I mean, it's a very similar name. Connor Davis, what's the score, mate? Saw it was 6-0 a while ago. It's currently 8-0. We're into the last 10 minutes, but it's 8-0. Dylan Basso, are them tops for sale? I mean, not really, no. They're not. That's not why I've got them behind me. But if you want to buy one, like, yeah, make me an offer if you want. I'm not really selling them, like. I'm doing a giveaway, though, at the start of the season. If people want to join, again, I'm not just for these, by the way. I've got over 100 kits, but... I say not kits, tops. Got 100 tops. But... I'm doing a giveaway for people who are subscribed on TikTok and on YouTube. If you want to join, then you just have to be subscribed to both YouTube and TikTok. I'll be doing a giveaway at the start of the new season. And I'll get you a shirt of your choice, whoever it might be, whether it's one I've got or one I've not got. I'll get you the shirt of your choice if you win. Maureen, Auckland are a New Zealand team, Kieran. Yeah. No, Auckland City are a New Zealand team. Auckland FC are an Australian team, Maureen. Connor Davis, Boca Juniors and Benfica will destroy them too. Dylan, I like the Brazil top. It's a very nice top, the Brazil top. Rubes, I'll give you £4 for the top. You're alright, mate. To you, add 2 zeros to that. Oh, it's 9-0. It's 9. The keeper's had an absolute howler. It's shocking from the keeper. Ah, it's so easy. Let's get the goal animation up on YouTube. There you go, 9-0. This might reach double figures. It might well reach double figures. Kieran, what is Todd Cantwell doing now? He's gone downhill. Todd Cantwell was at Rangers, wasn't he? Where is he now, actually? Todd Cantwell. He's at Blackburn. He's at Blackburn Rovers. He's still only 27, Todd Cantwell. Feels like he's been like a wonder kid for years. But yeah, he's at Blackburn Rovers. Made nearly 40 appearances last year and got 3 goals. Not a great season for Toddy Cantwell. Chimey, Isco, yeah. Isco's another good one, yeah. Ethan, is it follow and subscribe or subscribe on both TikTok and YouTube? I'd follow and subscribe, Ethan. Yeah, that's fine. Follow on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. As long as you're doing both, that's good with me. But yeah, I'll release more details in August, close to the start of the season. Ethan, 0-0, 89th minute. I know, mate. I desperately need a goal in that one. Desperately need a goal in that one. A goal for England as well. Can't be a goal for anyone else. If England fluff this up, 0-0 is bad news. I might even have to cash out quite a bit, to be honest. Do you know what? I've got England under 21s. I've got England to win. Do you know what? I might as well just leave it now. Might as well just leave it. I need an England goal. An England goal. Maureen, remember you can't say other websites on TT. Why? I mean, I've done it quite a lot. I don't know why I can't. I've done it quite a lot. It seems to be alright. Still seem to get a couple of thousand people watching. Ben Nemesha to Leeds. Thoughts? It's not a bad signing, but it's not one that'll keep him. It's not one that'll keep him up, is it? Yeah, I don't think it's one that'll keep him up. Nick Nack should still qualify with 4 points. Yeah, but they've got Germany next, haven't they? Germany next up. Yeah, Germany next on Wednesday. Well, hopefully there is a goal in that one. Opinions on Trent leaving for 10 million to Real Madrid. Mate, you come in and ask the same question every single live. Every single day you ask the same question. Does it not get boring? Like, I'll give you an answer, but does it not get boring? I can only assume you're very, very sad to be doing that. Very disappointing. I hope things improve for you in your life, mate. I really hope things improve for you in life. And I sincerely mean that as well. I'm not trying to take the mick or patronise you. I really hope things improve, that you don't have to keep coming into a live and asking the same exact question every day, thinking that it's annoying people or whatever. It really isn't. Like, I'll take it all day if you want to keep coming in. But it'd be better to have you actually contribute and ask. Like, ask a question. Ask something you... I mean, don't even ask. Let's just talk. Like, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Lee Oxley, hope you're keeping well. I'm very well, mate. Yeah, really well. Father's Day, innit? Hope things are good with you too. Yeah, lovely. Lee Oxley, see Bayern score. Yeah, we're watching it now, mate. 9-0. 9-0. Could be 10 as well here. Could be 10. I think it's a great deal for Madrid. I just want to know by your thoughts. Yeah, I think it's a great deal for Madrid as well. It's 10. It's Thomas Muller. It's 10. There you go. Lovely ball in. Thomas Muller with a header. 10-0. It's 10. It's double figures. Good grief. Lee, yeah, I like the Adidas top yesterday. Stepdad got you some Adidas shorts. Nice. Nice, like it, mate. It wasn't a header, it was a scissor kick. I thought it was an header. That was a great goal from Thomas Muller. Knick-knack, that doesn't even happen in FA Cup games v part-timers. One more, I said 11-0. Well, still time, still time. Rubes, Father's Day is not a day I can celebrate anymore. Oh, wow. Why not, mate? I mean, you don't have to go deeper into it. That's a rather personal question, but seeing as you invited the question, it'd be rude of me not to ask, wouldn't it? Oh, it's finished 0-0. England 0. Slovenia under 21s 0. Maureen crazy 10-0. Yeah, no kidding. Knick-knack, even England haven't done San Marino 10-0. I'm not sure many teams have, to be honest. 10-0's a beating in any walk of it, isn't it, to be honest? Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. We've got 5 minutes. That feels like harsh, doesn't it? The fourth officials give 5 minutes of added on time here. 3-star Reds, mid-table and Conference League win will do for me. On the letter, though, would like Forest to make it public. Report saying they just want clarification to prepare Textor and Marinakis big mates. Yeah, no, I was going to say, I think Marinakis and Textor have done plenty of business recently, haven't they? They've done plenty of business between Leon and Botafogo and Forest. So, but yeah, asking for clarification, that to me feels... Maybe it is, as you say, maybe it is just clarification to prepare. But for me, it feels deeper than that. And again, it just feels a little bit underhanded. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Rubes, well, my dad ain't here anymore and I'm not a dad. Well, you can still celebrate it. You can still celebrate it just because your dad's not around, which is really sad. Really, really sad, mate. But don't let the memory die, sort of thing. But hey, commemorate it in whatever way you feel suitable and happy doing so. If you've got a dog, Christ, my one of my mates, him and his missus, they've not got kids, but yeah, they get Father's Day and Mother's Day gifts for each other for the dog from the dog. Like, I mean, hey, and listen again, whatever makes you happy. But yeah, mum, dad, dog, mum, and dog, dad. And to be fair, I tell him he's absolutely mad, and I don't think it's him. I think it's his missus that drives that more than anything. But yeah, it is what it is. Celebrate it in whatever way works for you, mate. Razine, oh no, I hope Bayern won't play into Miami. Kieran, I wonder if the lap plays in the Club World Cup. Yeah, I think he is. I think he's in the squad, isn't he? He is in the squad. Owen Evans, why have you paid 150 for Wirtz? We haven't, mate. We've only paid 100. We've only paid 100, and it's less than United paid for Pogba. So when you think of it like that, we've only paid less than United did for Pogba. It's all right. It's good going. Rubes, it's the first one. Oh, mate, I was going to say that's hard. That must be very hard. First one. Sorry to hear that, mate. I really am. Truly. It's, again, yeah, I'm lucky to still have my dad around, but I'm sure it'd be hard when that time comes. Yeah, it is. It's hard, isn't it, Ethan? Really hard. I want Thomas Muller in the MLS. Is a sign there. Thomas Muller, I think he's going off. Is it a sub? No, it's just a corner kick. Corner kick. Auckland corner. Bayern 10. Auckland 0. Ostermorgan, the 16 add-ons are winning for winning the league. It's for winning the league, winning the Champions League, and I think the Ballon d'Or as well. Dex Yelt, Ajax or PSV, mate. I've always considered myself more of a Feyenoord than either of Ajax or PSV. If I'm really, really super honest, I think I'd be more of a Feyenoord fan than an Ajax or a PSV fan. And I like Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam many times. I like it in Holland. But yeah, probably more of a Feyenoord sympathiser than a PSV or an Ajax one. Ben, where will Muller end up? Hope it's not MLS, but think it will be. It probably will be, won't it? It will be the MLS. Right, I think that's it. Has the ref blown up? I think he has. I think he has blown up, you know. I think he has. Has he? Has he? He has. He has blown up. There you go. Well, we finished. We finished full time. Bayern Munich 10. Bayern Munich 10. 10. 10. 10. Bayern Munich 10. Auckland City FC 0. An incredible game. It was one-way traffic from day dot, and it was always likely to be. I mean, look at that. All of the players are coming over and asking. Look at that. Do you know what? That's really nice. I like that. All of the Auckland City players came over and were asking Bayern players for the shirt, right? And a lot of them flocked over to Thomas Muller. Understandably so, because I would argue he's the one that I would go for if I was on the pitch. He went over and this guy asked for Thomas Muller's shirt. Thomas Muller said to the Auckland City player, yes, no problem, we'll do it in there, right? Outside, let's go and do it all inside, let's go and do it in the tunnel. And then another player came over for Auckland and asked for his shirt. And Thomas Muller said, I've said I'll give it to him. Like, pointed at his mate. But then said, can I have yours, though? Can I have yours? And, like, it's almost a bit rude, I guess. Spun the guy round and looked at the name on the back and said, can I have your shirt? I like that. That's humble, isn't it? Like it. You give me yours, I want yours as well. Ben, I was always Feyenoord because of Cout. Bloody love Big Dirk. Yeah, Dirk Cout was brilliant, wasn't he? Kim K. Golf, mate. Best centre-back of all time. Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk. Never seen anyone better. Three-star Reds, thanks for another great stream. Thank you very much, sir. Good to have you. We're going to be live again in about half an hour or so for PSG against Atletico Madrid. So we will be live again in 30 minutes or so if you are going to come back and join us for that one. If you are, make sure you followed and liked and subscribed and all that good stuff. We're going to be live again in 30 minutes. I've just got to get some bits ready for the stream and get everything set up. So if you are coming back, please make sure you you've followed and you liked and you've subscribed and all that good stuff. And with that said, I will see you all shortly. 30 minutes or so. Take it easy.